Hi, welcome to Untamed Fitness. I'm Amanda Buckner, the owner and founder of Untamed Fitness. So I'm just going to take about 5 minutes to give you the who, what, when, where, why, and how to apply for a job here. This is just going to make it a little bit easier on your end to see if you're actually willing and able to do the things that I'm expecting. And then also it's going to help me on my end to make sure that I don't have a whole bunch of applicants that aren't qualified or actually looking for this type of job. All right, so let's get started. So who is Untamed Fitness? I started this job about 3 years ago in order to accommodate when I had my first child. Gyms, if you've worked at them already, don't really accommodate having a kid. So the whole floor working routine, not really getting too many hours right out the gate is really hard, especially for someone that's trying to live off of a personal trainer salary. I've been living off of 100% being a personal trainer. This is not my side job. This is my full 100% all the time job. And I absolutely love it. So if you're looking for a job that you can be a full-time personal trainer, I'm not saying 40 hours a week. I'm saying this is your main focus. If this is what you want, all right, let's continue with this video. Go ahead and apply. All right, so what do? We do in-person training. I was gonna say stationed. I was in the Navy for 9 years, but I'm up here in Washington in Lake Stevens. We do have virtual trainers, but I would prefer people that are in the Washington, Seattle area to at least start with growing our trainers from where we're at right now. But we do, like I said, virtual and in-person training. So we travel all the way from Bellevue, Seattle, all the way up to Marysville, over to Monroe. So there's kind of like a big circle, more like an oval, that we already travel in. If you're within those areas, awesome. Go ahead and apply. But if you're outside of those areas and looking more for a virtual, I'm going to be honest, you'd have to have something that I'm looking for specifically in order for this to be a better idea, just because I've had not so good luck in the past with just virtual trainers. I have one right now. She's awesome over in New Jersey. But just, throwing that out there, if you're going to be just a primarily virtual trainer and I'm not going to see you at all in person, just tell me why you're better than all the rest of the people I'm going to be seeing. All right, what does a schedule look like for an Untamed trainer? So you make your own schedule. You're going to be an independent contractor, 1099. So you literally can work whenever you want and you get paid for what work that you do. For training sessions, personal training, you get about $30 to $35 an hour, depending on what your prior qualifications and experience is. If you're a brand new trainer, never experienced personal training, you're going to have to go through a 6-month pre-training process where you're going to be almost like an intern. What I need you to do is I need you to focus on what they call soft skills of being a personal trainer. So it's not just how to assess someone, knowing what exercises to stretch the IT band or how to foam roll out a shoulder. It's not just that. I need to know that you're comfortable and capable of making your client feel good and know how to properly motivate different personality types. Those are things that they don't really teach you in school. So just a little bit of a difference of, like I said, I really want people that are motivated and self-driven for this position. It's a lot of one-on-one time. I'm not going to be shadowing you for pretty much any of your work, maybe a few hours a month. I'll kind of drop in and make sure that your sessions are going smoothly, but primarily you're on your own. You're self-driven. I'm going to give you a client. You're going to meet with that client, however many days a week, 3 to 4 times a week. And it's the responsibility of you as a trainer to make sure that your client is progressing in the right way. You're giving them the correct modifications and regressions, or modifications and progressions. And then also making sure that you're tracking your hours so you can get paid properly, which is every 2 weeks. So yeah, you can have 60 hours a week. You can only be a morning trainer if you want to, have another job to kind of sustain your lifestyle. But what I'm really looking for is people that want to do personal training as their main focus. I've been doing personal training as my primary focus for 3 years. So, it's not like it's not possible. You just got to have the motivation in order to make this your real deal. How passionate are you about having fitness or martial arts or yoga, foam, like whatever it is, recovery? How passionate are you about having that as your primary focus? And we just got to figure out how to get you to the amount of money that you need to make. All right. So why would you want to work here? This is good for people that really like autonomy. Personally, I am a person that never really liked being told what to do. And I kind of like being able to find my own path. Martial arts, I do jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai, kickboxing, all that types of stuff. It really helped me focus on where it is I want to be. A lot of people will come to me that are women that are like kind of intimidated going into the martial arts world because it's very male heavy, right? So like if someone wants to grapple or they want to learn about jiu-jitsu, like they'll come to me and be like, hey, I'm kind of interested in this, but I'm nervous. Like you got to be able to introduce them into this lifestyle safely, especially since they're treating you and paying you as a professional. So you need to be a professional in return. I think that's pretty much it. I kind of went on a little bit of tangents, but man, and I'm at 7 minutes. This is great. Okay, so if all of this sounds good and you're just like, yeah, this sounds awesome, let's do it. Next step is for you to apply. So you can either go to Indeed, you can go to my Facebook, Amanda Buckner, or Untamed Fitness and Martial Arts. We have a Facebook page, and just send me a message saying, hey, I'm interested in the position. How can I sign up? And then we can go from there. Ideally, you would have at least 1 to 2 years of personal training in a gym or gym type environment. I started out in like a family gym, smaller gym, and then at least having a little bit of interaction with a bigger gym. So I started out working out about, I want to say like a year and a half at the smaller gym that I started out at. And then I transitioned over, I moved to San Diego, and I worked at a big 24-hour fitness for 6 months. Not the most ideal work environment. However, it is a good thing to have that type of, interaction, just because the lifestyles are so different. Like big gyms teach you something that little gyms can't, and vice versa. If you don't have any gym experience, you can go ahead and apply if you feel that you have something that you can offer me that no one else can. But you also need to sell me on that. Speaking of selling, you ideally should have a little bit of sales knowledge. So you don't have to be a salesman. You don't have to be, like a used car salesman or anything. I hate sales in the fact that you're going and selling something to someone that doesn't need it. Like previously said in a different video, was if you have to sell yourself to someone, then they're probably not the right fit. So you want to be able to give yourself to people that are already looking for you. So someone else is looking for a personal trainer that specializes in postnatal weight loss. You're like, oh, cool, I'm postnatal certified. Let's do it. Give you all my qualifications. Let me show you my bright and bubbly personality and how well we click. I always say you want to convince your client that you're their long lost best friend that they didn't even know they were missing, right? That's like the best way to get them to trust you, especially since these people are going to be trusting you with their like deepest, most vulnerable parts in themselves. Like, man, not even my husband knows that like my arms really are like bugging me because, my husband's going to tell me that he loves me no matter what. But so having that, again, that's like another soft skill that's like really important. So sales experience is preferred. Having 1 to 2 years of personal training or fitness training experience in a gym, also preferred but not necessary, but very necessary. Being motivated, self-motivated, self-driven, those types of personality types I'm really, really looking for this type. I do not want to train you for 6 months, even for a month, and all of a sudden say, I don't like it. This is why I'm making this video. And also, I'm looking for trainers who are looking for 20 to 30 hours a week. Notice I didn't say 40 hours. This is not like a full-time thing. Ideally, with the amount of money that you'd be making off of personal training, you should be able to work 25 hours a week and still be able to break even on all of your bills. Obviously, you might have bigger bills than other people, but that's the idea, is like you're going to be getting paid a little bit more because you're a little bit more educated. You're doing personal training, you're doing sales, you're going to get commission off of those sales. And so you should be able to get like a nice, good paycheck with just about 25 hours a week. So if all that sounds good, like I said, you can hit me up on Facebook. Untamed Fitness and Martial Arts is the page. Amanda Buckner is my page. And that's about it. All right. Thanks, guys. And I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.